so we have something to talk about this afternoon, which I think is really comical, okay? I'm always in my truck, sorry guys, it's just the only time that I have time to do my videos is like in my truck when I'm driving in lunchtime. So right now I'm in my truck driving and it's lunchtime, so happy lunchtime everybody. Hey Patrick, how's it going? Hey, so you know what, I'm just learning all kinds of things about people, and I am very flattered by all the comments, things that everybody's giving me, messages of, you know, invites to dinner and whatnot. But people, dude, I don't even know if you guys have been following this, but I had a really bad relationship, okay? And I don't want another one. Nope, don't want it, don't need it, don't care. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. I don't even want the last relationship I had in my mind. I'm good. Yeah, how do you like that one, Adam? So anyways, it's funny today because I've been getting a lot of rappers. Oh, stopping in the train tracks, that's scary. Anyways, I've been getting a lot of rappers, like people that rap, like lyrical geniuses, okay? Hitting me up, dude, and just, I don't know what it is. I don't know if rappers have their like own language, but they have their own language. It's bizarre. And so I don't understand it, but I just had this guy that hit me up. I think it's a guy, it could be a girl, hell if I know. But it just has his own language, his own spelling, and I'm like, why? Why? I mean, that's cool, whatever, I'll take it. I think it's very ingenious, I guess you'd say, to make up your own language and things like that. But let me tell you, talking to a rapper is, it's bizarre. I don't speak that language. I don't know. But I will definitely entertain that. Why not, you know? It's just different. So thank you for all the rappers that are hitting me up. I appreciate you all. I'm not just a guy, peace and hugs. I'm not just a guy. That's what the comment says. I'm not just a guy, peace and hugs. So, hi, how are you? No, I wasn't talking about gift wrappers. I'm talking about like rappers, like people that actually rap, like Dre and Post Malone and Jay-Z and I guess Kanye, because Kanye does too, I guess. People that are like lyrically genius, inclined to put words together in a fantastic little voyage. Anyways, hey Richie, what's going on, bro? Anyway, so today I kind of wanted to go over a few things. I still have my daughter right now, and I'm still trying to get somebody to get me to talk to her, okay? It's been 12 days since the last time I talked to her. 12, 10, 12. And I haven't talked to her in 12 days, which is really shitty. You know, it's still shitty. I have my attorneys and everything on it, and still there has been no contact. So the place is actually that she's at will not let me speak to her. The courts will not let me speak to her without getting a court order. It's a fucking mess, and I hope nobody else has to deal with that shit because it's a mess. I'm exhausted from it. So that's what's going on with that. Hopefully someday real soon, you know what I mean, they'll be like, hey, here you go, or she will turn 18, and then all hell's gonna break loose, you know what I mean? She's gonna be mad. She's gonna be angry when she gets out of there. Hopefully she's not. Hopefully she's doing well, and she's gonna see all my videos and how many times I've posted and how much crap that I've been going through to try to get to talk to her and try to get her back. So it'll happen. I know she's 18 very soon, and I'll just be there to pick her up. So that's pretty much all I can do is deal with the courts, and I can't be crazy because every time I am crazy, there's a helicopter that chases me, and I end up going to jail. So you know what? I'm not going to do that this time. Okay, so the other thing that I was going to talk to you guys about is so my last relationship. Everybody knows that it ended really badly. It ended up with this guy that I dated, who happened to be a drug addict. No offense, you know what I mean? No offense to any drug addict or anybody that has any kind of addiction whatsoever, because addiction runs in my family. It's ran in my life. It's ran in everybody's lives that I've, been around and things like that. And it happens, and it's okay. You know what I mean? As long as you get help and you get what you realize what you did, and you move on from that, and that's how it kind of works. But this guy that I dated, he lied. First of all, he straight up lied, and then he lied about being a drug addict and using drugs. He completely said he was sober. And then it turned into me having to kick him out of my house because I found out that he was doing drugs, which I did. I kicked him out, and he was fucking pissed. And if everybody remembers, he posted all of that shit. This is where all my videos even stem from, is the fact that he posted all that shit about me, saying that I was like this bitch, and I made him move all the way down here and this and that. No, that's not what happened. Nope. Sorry, people. So if you've seen my videos, I know that a few people have been asking me about, like, what had happened and why I posted those crazy videos. Like, if you scroll down and you look at the very first videos of me just fucking blasting him, like, fool, whatever. That's what happened, is that he fucking lied. And he found out he was a drug user. And I tried to help him get clean. You know what I mean? But you can't help somebody that doesn't want to help themselves. You know what I mean? You can do as much as you can. But still, okay, so you would think that this dude, after being publicly humiliated, okay, being Facebook humiliated, because basically what happened was is that I put him on blast, I kicked him out of my house, and then I put him on blast for fucking lying to me and like, and taking, you know what I mean, like basically like taking advantage of me and my children, you know, my house, my landlord, my, you know what I mean, my food, my like everything, you know what I mean, because he really didn't even contribute. And then on top of it, having addiction, and then only working for 4 days and this and that, blah, blah, blah. It was a fucking mess, okay? He's a drug addict and he went through it and I fucking kicked him out and I haven't really talked to him. I did give him that opportunity to go ahead and save his, I gave him a lifeline. I gave him a lifeline. I really did. And I tried to get him to save himself and to save, you know, our relationship and this and that, because I truly believe he's a good dude. But the fact of the matter is that drug got a hold of him and the devil is inside him. So, it's just kind of funny because, you know what I mean, he doesn't want to help himself. Fine, whatever. But you would think that this fool would leave me the fuck alone after all the shit that I posted. Yeah. And after all the shit that I went through with him. Man, I just keep spinning all over myself. What the fuck? After all this shit, you'd think he would just bounce. He would not leave. He would just leave me alone. He's still posting pictures of his ex and acting like he's with her and all this, trying to make me all jealous and shit. Which I'm like, bro, good for her. Take him. Go away. You know what I mean? But it's funny to me that he still is texting me. Still arguing with me. You know what I mean? I'm up and over this shit, and I'm talking about it publicly now. About like how much he hurt me and my family, and how much he took from me, and how far behind he put me on my rent, and that I had to ask my family for help for my rent and things like that, because I was affording things for him, like his food and his, you know, addiction and whatever else, you know what I mean, on his methadone and his addiction and It's just a fucking mess, okay? But the fact of the matter is that I did all that. That's facts. Facts are facts, you know what I mean? So, last night, he texts me, like, still mad. I'm like, he's like, you know, I wish things wouldn't have been this way and blah, 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 blah. And you know what? That's a manipulative behavior, you know what I mean? So some girl, this is how guys get in good, or maybe girls get in with guys. I mean, it could happen both ways, shit. It could happen to where you're, you know what I mean, you're a girl and your boyfriend, or your ex-boyfriend is trying to, like, humiliate you or manipulate you into thinking to take them back, you know what I mean, by making you feel bad about yourself. And that's exactly what this fool is doing, you know what I mean, trying to make me feel bad about myself. Bro, I do not feel bad. Get it through your head. I don't feel bad at all. I don't feel bad for you, okay? You texting me and telling me how much you hate me and how much I ruined your life and you can't believe I exploited you and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, I can't believe you took advantage of me, okay? I can't believe you put me $2,000 behind. How about that? You know what I mean? So just move on. Like, stop it. It's disgusting. It's humiliating. And now I start thinking about it and I'm like, damn, was I that low in my life or in my heart that I took this shit? Hey, Casey, hi. You've been through this whole entire thing with me. Which I think is it's just ridiculous. Okay, I mean, so the dude is still blowing me up. The dude is still posting pictures with his ex. And I know she's watching too. And so he's posting pictures with her and he's like, oh, I'm all happy, happy, happy. But then he's like texting me on the side. And I keep telling him, stop texting me, okay? Stop it. I'm dead serious. Just stop. But he doesn't. He keeps sending me all these messages and manipulative behavior. Most women, a lot of women would think, oh, I feel so bad for him and I'm going to take him back. You know what I mean? That's what we go through as women. Or men. It could be men. I don't know. But that's what we go through, is we go through the fact of thinking like, oh, you know what I mean? Like maybe we were right. Maybe we were wrong. Maybe we did do this to this person. Maybe we were, you know what I mean? Yeah, the truth does come out during anger. Like, no joke. That's exactly what happened to me. Is like, that's what happened. It's like, I was so angry that the truth came out. You know what I mean? Like, this dude did some shady ass shit to me, and I went public with it. You know what I mean? I blasted him. So for all of you watching right now, and everybody that's looking at my videos, please scroll down, check out the videos at the very, very beginning. Look at those videos, and you're gonna see how mad I am, and how real I was, and how much shit I had to deal with this dude. And that really sucked for me. It also sucked for my kids too. So. What else was I going to say? So anyways, back to this whole manipulative behavior bullshit. This is what men and women do. You know what I mean? Men and women that they have an addiction and they try to manipulate the shit out of you. This is what they do, is they try to make you feel bad about yourself. You know what I mean? And that's when you gotta let that shit stop. You gotta stop feeling in your heart and feeling bad for this person, because the minute that you go back, it's just gonna be exactly the same way. Nothing changes unless they change as a person. You know what I mean? Like, if I let him come back and I let him be the way that he is and let him just, you know, think that he's getting over, no, you know what I mean, fool? I said go to rehab. I said go to detox. I said go to rehab. You know what I mean? If you're gonna complete those two things, and you're gonna complete that, and then you wanna come back in my life and you wanna be like, you're right, or I was wrong, or I was right, or you're wrong, I don't give a fuck, whatever it is. Fact of the matter is that if you're gonna do that, and then you wanna do that for yourself and for your relationship, and then you wanna show something, you wanna prove something, but if you ain't proving shit, you ain't shit. No matter if you're a man or woman or whatever it is, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna do something for yourself to rectify what you did, you ain't shit. You know what I mean? And that's why I put everything on blast. That's why I publicly admitted all of my shit. That's what's going on, because this fool fucking blasted me thinking that I was gonna be like, oh my God, poor me. No, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? And that shit makes me mad. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Yeah, addiction, it's terrible. Yeah, poor guy, you feel bad for him? I feel bad for him too. Are you joking me? Hell yeah, I feel bad for him. You know what I mean? And I get that. A lot of people do feel bad for him. You know what I mean? I feel bad the fact that he's got an addiction so bad that he thinks he's right. And he thinks he thinks that he is still like, doesn't have an addiction and nothing's wrong with him. And he's like, you know what I mean? But bro, you know what I mean? Like, addiction sucks because it gets you. You know what I mean? But if you're not gonna do something for yourself, it's like, leave that person alone. You know? And as a person, you need to learn to leave that person alone too, because they need to heal as well. So whether it's rehab or you know, going through their addictions or whatever the fuck it is, you know what I mean? Just leaving you alone. Maybe you had a bad relationship. Maybe you guys talk shit to each other. Maybe you, I don't know, not only addiction, but there's other things that you could have, you know what I mean, relationship. But maybe you're just sick of it and you're fed up, you know what I mean? But then you keep going back. Stop going back. You know what I mean? Change your relationship. Change it. You gotta change, you gotta write history, you gotta rewrite it, okay? You just gotta change it all. You can't just keep going back to the same thing and expecting the same results. What is that? What is that called? The act of being crazy? What was somebody help me. Anyways, but that's what it is, you know what I mean? And so this dude just keeps doing it. It's very bizarre to me because he's so stuck in his addiction right now that he thinks that by bashing me still, you know what I mean? Calling me, getting a different number and texting me from a different number and saying that he, that I did this to him and I did that to him. Like, he thinks I'm gonna take him back, or he thinks I'm gonna feel bad about it, because I don't feel bad. No, because it's helping a lot of people. And someday it's gonna help you and you're gonna look back on this shit and you'll be like, fuck, I was really messed up. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it'll push you to that fucking point, or that breaking point. And you just said, like, I burned all your bridges. Bro, you burned all your bridges. Okay? You burned all your bridges by admitting all of that shit. You're the one that put me on blast and thought I was going to fucking retaliate. Well, guess what? Anyways. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Hopefully nobody's going through that. And if you are going through that and you need some help, you need some guidance, you need some to push you forward, give you some fucking strong arm and shit, you know what I mean? Hit me up. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what's up. For sure, you know what I mean? I'll give you some faith and this and that, whatever, you know, just so to make you through it. Anyways, read the comments that you give and give us your feedback. What do you read the comments? Give you? Oh, I totally will. I read all my comments after these, and I always like hit everybody up and I try to message you all, and I mean, maybe sometimes it's one word answers. You know what I mean? It is what it is, because I work and I got kids and I got all this, and I woke up to 401 messages this morning. So I think I'm at like 38 getting back to people. But I'm really trying, and I really appreciate everything. Thank you. But I'm really trying, and I really appreciate everybody supporting me and sharing all my stuff, and you know, commenting, and you know what I mean, sharing your stories and your likes and your hates or whatever, you know what I mean, like battling it out with me. I think it's cool, you know what I mean? It's fucking refreshing. It's like, this is life, you know what I mean? I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it, and I'm glad you're sharing it with me, and that's it. So have a good day, everybody, and I will talk to you soon.